Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. Hey, let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers, man. The Lakers, I'm not gonna say they're trash, but this is a bad team, man. Not even a bad team, but the defense is just trash, and they're not good in panic mode. All right. And what I mean by that is they do hit big shots. Carmelo Anthony Reeves had two big shots when it was panic mode. But what I'm saying is why they're not good in panic mode is because those big shots are only a few of the good plays out of many of the plays of people on the Lakers just trying to do their own thing in anything, come down the floor and not pass the ball and just try to get their own play instead of continue to pass the ball and find the best man for the points. And that's how it ended. And it was like that. And Russell Westbrook made a terrible last play that could have been passed off. So they need to get that worked on. And then also, this is why this isn't really this can't be this can't be the best team in the West. They lost twice to the Thunder, gave the Thunder only 2 wins on the season. Shaq, uh, Gelgius Alexander, um, looking good against them. Just doing whatever he wants against them. Just didn't have any respect for them. Shooting from the logo. Just doing a bunch of stuff that just showed that they're not a hard team to beat. Okay, and Oklahoma City got their only 2 wins on the season from the Lakers. So that's two of their losses. And then on the other hand, two of their wins is only from Houston Rockets, who are the youngest team in the NBA. The youngest team in the NBA. And both times they beat them, they cut it close. Both times they won, they had to do a whole bunch just to win the game after they already had the lead. Both losses against the Thunder, 26-point lead, 19-point lead, and they lose both of those and lose. Only beat the Spurs by a little bit. Like when you add the whole season up, the only good team they have really lost to is the Golden State Warriors. They beat the Grizzlies, and you never know. Maybe they lose that if Ja Morant doesn't miss the free throw and tie up the game. Maybe they lose that in overtime. So it's just not a good look. And I feel like part of this, it might have something to do with the rules in sports. Always trying to have sportsmanship. Um, that is a bad rule because if I'm a head coach, I'm letting my team crush your team. If that's what it's going to be, I'm not telling my team to stop scoring just because your team is terrible. I don't care if it's at a professional level. I don't care if it can make the money go down. I don't care. Everybody here is professionals. If my team is beating your team by 50 points at the end of the game, that's bad team team plan and bad coaching. It's that simple. That shouldn't have nothing to do with the other team. Shouldn't have to let up like when the Patriots just beat who was it? They just beat 50 something to like 10 or something. Like I believe the Patriots could have went to like at least 70 points right there. But no. We got this stupid sportsmanship rule that messes up greatness. You should not allow greatness to be messed up just because another team isn't playing like professionals, like they're getting paid to do or getting coached to do. And this is what I think is affecting the Lakers. They're getting too comfortable and they're also trying to show sportsmanship. And I think part of the reason that might be also is because they're not just trying to look now. First, everybody critique them about being too old, but then if they crush everybody, the excuse will just be, oh, look at all the all stars they got. Excuse me. Look at all the all stars they got. But then that's what they'll try to flip it into. So I think that's what the Lakers is thinking about also. And they're thinking about not just crushing everybody because they've had way bigger leads than they won by on the Rockets and way bigger leads than the when they play the Thunder and they lose both of those games, and it is just a terrible look for them to let teams, the same team at that, come back twice and beat them and never had a win. Literally got both of their wins from the Lakers. This is a bad, bad look, bruh, because this team is not going to the playoffs. The Rockets are not going to the playoffs. And both of these teams are making the Lakers struggle. The only good team they have really played is the Golden State Warriors. The Memphis Grizzlies are just okay. The Golden State Warriors, that's it, okay? So, like, come on, man. This just needs to end. If you got the lead, go out and just keep dominating throughout the whole game without thinking about if you're embarrassing anybody or if people's going to start saying that's what they should be doing because all the All Stars they have. All right, let me know if y'all agree, man. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Like, subscribe. I'll get back with y'all. Peace.